Hello, my viewers. Welcome to Hugar Social Academy. I'm here, your mentor, Srikanth Hugar. Dear viewers, many of the videos have been uploaded. I'm very thankful to all of you that you all have been watching my videos. Uh, your love and affection towards me has made me to bring many more videos regarding the different subtopics of the social science. My dear viewers, today we are going to learn about the incidents, the major incidents which happened in the world. That too in the start of the 19th century and in the mid of the 19th century. The 19th century has witnessed the destruction which has been done by the human beings. Human beings' greediness, which has brought up the division among the people in the form of areas. We know very well that many of the nations or all the nations are having their certain boundaries. If the human being happily lives within the boundary what he is having, then it would be good. But when he decides to explore its boundaries, so definitely he is going to face a clash with a number of nations. The 19th century witnessed about the greediness of the exploration of the areas, the exploration of establishing the colonies by attacking on the different nations, small islands, or weak countries by the powerful nations. The 19th century also witnessed the industrial revolutions, which was been very rapidly, which was been moving in the European nations. And here, majorly, when we look over, we get to know that there was a stiff competition between the number of Europeans to have their imperialism policies and expansionist policies. These imperialism, these expansionist policies, the greediness, the market, the industries, the roots, these all things made the Europeans to clash with each other. And the result was we had First World War in the year 1914 to the period of 1918, and we had Second World War from the period of 1939 to the period of 1945. Now, let us understand what would be the reasons of these wars. In this session, we are going to learn, we are going to understand, we are going to explore about the First World War, which took place in the period of 1914 to the period of 1918. This is all about the Europeans, all about the European nations like Germany, England, France, Spain, and many more nations, including the United States of America, who too entered into these wars or these conflicts. We see that many number of nations become the part of the First World War. More than 30 nations were being indulged in the First World War, and the where we have seen the different tactics were being used to defeat the other opponents. India was also the part of, as India was being dragged by the England in the First World War. Let us understand and learn about the war which took place. So in this session, we are going to learn the about First World War, which took place in the period of 1914 to the period of 1918. The World War has brought up a lot of destruction among the throughout the number of nations. The weaker nations become more weaker. the stronger nations become more stronger as the growth of their economy. In the First World War, we see there are some specific reasons are being there, right? Like if we say what were the causes of the First World War, causes of the First World War, then we say it's about aggressive nationalism. It's about which one? About aggressive nationalism. This aggressiveness has created a damage among the number of nations, as every nations were being proud of their nation, and every nation, right, by their nationalism, with the help of that, they were trying to suppress the weaker nation. And this aggressive nationalism flew, or it grew among the number of European nations. So aggressive nationalism was one of the biggest reason for the which one, for the First World War, we can say. And the second one, the second one is the system of rival alliance. The system of rival alliance it is. Okay. Now rival, we can get to know that enemy, it's an enemy. Alliance, it's a group. It's a what? It's a group it is. So here what we see that the world was been divided into two blocks, or we can say simple word, two teams. Okay, like how in the cricket match, two teams, they play to win the game. Now here also in this world war, we see that some of the nations joined the hands with the different nations, and the result caused what it is that the world was divided into two parts headed by different country, and those nations become the strongest enemy of each other, strongest enemy of each other. So this system of rival alliance also created a panic, and those countries, they joined because their ideology was same, their aim was same, their thinking was same, so they joined it. So it's a rival alliance, we can say. Another side, the arms race, the arms race. These now rival alliance, however they are being now divided. Now every country was in a race of which one, production of arms and ammunitions, weapons. Okay, and that to not us, which would help to this humankind. The weapons were being created which would destroy the humankind, right? Such harmful weapons were being, what we see, the production of those weapons in the different nations, that too powerful nations, they went on in a very rapid speed, they went on in a competition of production of arms as well as the ammunition, arms as well as what, ammunition. Even this also created panic. This is nothing but we can say it's a cold war. Okay, cold war related to the number of nations. Instead of directly engaging themselves in the war, they are engaging themselves in an indirect way, in the form of showing their powerness to the other nations, that I am this much of powerful, I am this much of powerful, I am having this much of weapons in my bucket. Okay, in this way. So this was, and another fourth major cause, it was what, it was a immediate cause, immediate. Okay, immediate cause, it was suddenly it, which become the main reason for the start of the world war, First World War. Sudden reason for the start was of the world war, and it begins with which one, with this person called as Archduke, okay, Franz Ferdinand. Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. Of which one? Of the Austria, right? The war begins from this person now, from this person, right? Here is the start of the, or the beginning of the First World War. Immediate cause. Why we call it as immediate cause? Because this person called as Archduke Franz Ferdinand was killed. He was killed by the whom? Killed by Serbian. He was killed by whom? By the Serbian. Now, when the prince that he was been killed, that to Austria. right? He was been killed by the whom? By the Serbian. Serbian in the sense, like for example, like how we belongs to the India, so we are being called as an Indian. So the people who are living in the Serbia, they will be called as a Serbian. So Serbian, what they did, killed to the whom? To the French Ferdinand, which created or which was the beginning of the World War. The World War, and the World War which was divided, system of rival alliance, as I said, which was divided into among two groups. One group was called as a Axis power, and another one was called as a Allied power, called as a Allied power. So two groups were being there, okay, between whom this first World War took place. Two groups were being there between whom the first World War took place. And the first World War which was headed by, this first World War which was headed by, right, now from the Axis power it was Germany. From the Axis power, it was Germany, and from the Allied power, it was England. Was it? It was England. Say, Axis power, head Germany, Allied power, who is there? Head is who? England. So more than 30 nations participated in the First World War. Now here we can easily understand, okay, how the war began. Immediate cause. What was the immediate cause? Austria Prince Franz Ferdinand was killed by the Serbian. Okay. Now what we see that Austria decides to take a revenge. Austria decides to take a revenge. Now Austria, from whom he will take a revenge? He will take from the Serbia. Okay, so the war began. War began between the Austria and the Serbia. Okay, to support to the whom? To the Serbia. England came in the favor of Serbia. England came in the favor of whom? Serbia. And Germany came in the favor of whom? Favor of the Austria. Okay. Another side, Hungarian, okay, become the part of which one? Part of the Axis power. Become the part of whom? Part of the Axis power. This side, France. France gave its support to the whom? Support to the England. France gave its support to the whom? Support to the England. Okay. Now see three persons: Germany, Austria, Hungarian, England, Serbia, France. By this we can understand that what it is that now the number of members are been increasing in both side, Allied as well as the Axis power. In the meantime, we have seen that more number of other nations like Bulgaria become the part of which one? Part of the Axis power. Bulgaria becomes the part of the whom? Part of the Axis power, and he gives it support. Okay, he gives it support. Another side, Russia joins to the which one? To the Allied power. Russia joins to the whom? To the Allied power. But what we see that agreement took place between the Russia and between the Germany. Agreement took place between the Russia and between whom? Between the Germany, which causes what it is that, right? Treaty goes on between the Germany and Russia, which causes what it is that Russia comes out of the World War. He steps back between. Why? The reason is what? Germany and Russia had an agreement, war pact, and according to that war pact, Russia came out of the World War as Russia was facing a internal problem in his own country, which made Russia to be away from the World War. And Germany, once again, what we can say that Germany got an opportunity to strengthen what? Strengthen the himself. Okay, another side, this side, Portugal, Romania, Greece, they all become the part of which one? Part of the England. All become the part of which one? Part of the country called as England. Another side, this side, Italy gave its support to the whom? To the Axis power. Italy gave its support to the Axis power. And lastly, it was United States of America who entered into the way entered into the World War. Who entered into which one? Entered into the World War. Due to the entrance of the United States of America in the World War, Allied power got a lot of support, which made what it is that Germany was being defeated. The defeat of Germany was the defeat of Austria-Hungarian, defeat of Bulgaria, defeat of Italy, which caused what that the war comes to an end by Germany, defeat of Germany. Germany signed and treaty, an humiliating treaty. Germany signed an treaty, the treaty called Treaty of Versailles. Treaty of Versailles. It was been signed. Okay, by whom? By the Germany. At the time, on the Germany, there was a king called as Kaiser William. Kaiser William, King of Germany. King of whom? Of the Germany signed this agreement, and according to that, war comes to an end. This war brought up lot of disaster in the whole world, right? So this was all related to the World War, which were the different teams. How it began? Austria and Serbia, because Serbian what they did, they killed Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Germany gave its support to Austria to back up Austria. Hungarian joined to back up Serbia. England, France came to the power, but Russia was in the war due to the agreement between Germany and Russia. Russia remained outside, so he is neutral. Another side, Portugal, Romania, Greece, they become the part of England. Bulgaria, Italy gave their support to the Germany, and at last entrance of the United States of America has made the end of the World War. End of the vision, end of the World War. And Germany, King Kaiser William of Germany signed a Treaty of Versailles, right? According to that, First World War comes to an end, and the Germany was controlled by three powerful nations. One, this is Germany, right? One United States of America, one England, and another one is France. Okay, they took the Germany into their hand. So this all made the end of the which one? End of the First World War. Hope you have understood. There are the causes, the cause, and the result. Cause, causes, sorry, causes, course, and the result. So this was all regarding the First World War. Hope you have understood. In our next session, we will go with the regarding the beginning of the Second World War, who was responsible. We will understand about the dictator of the 19th century of the Germany called as Hitler, and the dictator of the Italy called as Mussolini, who were responsible for the World War. This is all we are going to learn in our next session. So be tuned with the Hugar Social Academy and make all others to be the part of this. And exams are near, so many number of videos are been uploaded, even very major video regarding how you can attend the how you can complete the paper within the specified time which is being given to you, how much importance you are going to give to each number of questions which are been given in the question paper, and how you can save your time for the to know about the things if anything has been left, and to correct yourself to have a good marks. So be tuned with the Hugar Social Academy, and once again I thank all my viewers that you all are been watching the videos. Definitely it is making me also to come up with many more videos for you. Apart from the chapters, many moral lessons we are been also been uploaded, which will boost to you for your studies also. Let us meet in our next session. Stay blessed.